welcome to another travel vlog. Yeah, this is first trip I've taken, really, since the hurricane happened in late 2024. So, this is kind of nice, I guess. Feels weird. Feels wrong. Like I'm always over there at my house, like, seeing repairs happen and working on changes and updates and just progress every day. So it feels strange to like leave that behind for a bit, but it's not for too long. Anyway, this is a trip where I'm going to be going from here in Western North Carolina to Vintage Computer Festival East in Wall Township, New Jersey, I believe. I've never been there. I think it's at another science museum of some kind. Military, science, something. I don't know. I can't seem to get away from those lately. The one before this was Long Island Retro. And this is also in that general vicinity. So I guess they just do like computer or retro events at museums up there. Anyway, headed to the airport now because I am not driving. I'm just wanting to see what this show is like. Having not been there, tried to go last year. Wasn't able to. So, yeah. Curious to see what this is like. Really hope that air travel is okay today. There's a lot of storms rolling through. Curious how the airport has updated or changed since then. They've been renovating it like all throughout 2024, and here it is beginning of April 2025. So ugh, it's so annoying. Yeah, it's still not ideal. Only an hour and a half to spare. Got through in like 5 minutes, so that's good. Hoping for no delays. Yeah, it is still outside. I was wondering about that. Let's get a daggum car. I think I'm like 40 minutes away drive from my hotel. Yeah, smooth trip, can't complain. I don't actually know how close I am to the event because I don't think this is the main event hotel. I don't remember. All right. Well, that's cool. I forgot even what I picked out. So we got a little junior suite type deal. Heck yeah. Got like a little court down there for things. I don't know where I am. This is one of those things I just said I was gonna do it. I don't know what the plans actually are, but I'm here. So yeah, Friday, it starts at 7:30 in the daggone morning. There's breakfast. I do want to check out that actual museum. Radio, shipwreck, World War II miniatures, man, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, so it's only going until 6 tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. I really am just here to hang out, man. I don't even think I'm listed as a guest. I mean, I think I technically am, because like they asked if I was coming and they're like, oh yeah, we'll give you a pass or something. But I don't think I'm listed anywhere. I tried to let people know I'm here though. Hopefully you know I'm here if you want to see me. Maybe you don't, that's fine. And I'm like a 15-minute drive from the beach. But yeah, I really just plan to exist here for the night and just kind of chill, get my bearings or whatever, see what's going on for like, I don't know if anybody's gonna be doing stuff tonight. And yeah, shower, get some food, something New Jersey, something very not Jersey Mike's, you know, but like something that is a thing that I can't get anywhere else. Is because that's what I always like to do. Even if it's just fast food or whatever, everybody's got their own interesting fast food, so I'll pick something here. All right, well, consensus was to try Windmill from several locals. Hot dogs and burgers and stuff, and cheese fries in particular were highly recommended, so. Heck yeah, that looks classic. I didn't want like all of this, but I figured I'd at least try bits of it and save some for later. Holy crap, that hot dog looks insane. This is the Reuben hot dog. It looked really interesting. Swiss cheese, sauerkraut, Russian dressing. Yes, it's like a Reuben, but it's a hot dog. And the burger, the bacon burger, but added some chopped onion, hot pepper relish, and some cheese. Definitely kind of thing you get like a family gathering, as opposed to like, I don't know, like the local thing for me is cookout, right? So it's not quite that, but it's not bad. Doesn't really have like a grilled taste or anything. I don't know if they're supposed to be grilled, but that would help. And this hot dog, I don't even know how to eat this. This is ridiculous. All right, just the dog is awesome. That's magnificent. I guess they are primarily a hot dog place, and you can tell that is really good. Everything, every last bit of it. What is this? I think this is supposed to go with the burger. Hot pepper relish. I didn't realize that was on the side and not on the burger. Because yeah, it needs something. There's nothing on there. Oh yeah. Classic crinkle cut fries. Melted American cheese. And not overly salty. Not at all, which is good. We'll try this though. Way better. That's so much better. Oh my goodness. That's awesome. The hot pepper relish is great. Yeah, Windmill, I'd never heard of you before today, but the hot dogs alone are worth going there for, which that kind of makes sense, but you know, it deserves to be said. It was an awesome dog. Oh my goodness, that was a lot of food. I didn't even eat all of it. It was very filling. Windmill. I feel like it's churning like one inside of me. Anyway, it's gonna be one of those nights where I just don't know what the heck I'm doing. I'm just at a place, gonna be doing some things soon, but nothing's really happening yet. I might hear from some folks, or I might not, but nobody's actually doing much of anything yet. Who knows, something might come up. I would like to go to the beach that's over wherever it is, but it's like an hour and a half to walk there, it looked like. I don't feel like taking another Uber, but it'd be nice to get over to the Jersey Shore. Sure, why not? Just to see it. Let's check out the sunset. And I'm like, hey, wait. These are just like your standard windows in any home in the last 20 years. Like, they try to put these there to stop people from fully opening them, but it's just an apartment. Yeah. Apartments. A little rainy morning. I slept in a little bit more. Just tired, man. First night in a hotel, it's always a little iffy, but yeah. It's only about 10 a.m. I guess, so. And Friday morning is a weird time to start a show anyway. Friday evening, I understand that. You know, Saturday always is the day that I assume is going to be the main thing anyway, but I don't know. Let's go ahead and get over there, dang it. Well, all right. Intriguing. How very odd. Sure. I'm not sure what I expected, but I don't think it was this.
I'm assuming they didn't have the Heather Gray, the 5XL?
Yeah, they had a different shape. Yes, I chose a different shape.
Well, this is nice.
Yeah, I think most people will like the gray.
All right. What a different venue for one of these. Like, seriously. Very odd. All right, so we're kind of setting things up. Definitely recognize this room from some of the videos I've seen before.
Okay.
So those are both expansion cards?
One's a bus expansion. This is a port expansion.
Seriously, wow.
Okay. And and if this wasn't enough, you can get like a little. There was also the ability to plug a bus into this, and it had more slots
In the back, that it has a description of all the computers that were used to make the songs in the record.
That's awesome.
And here it explains that for the Cosmac, it was using this sound card to create all the songs.
That's
Yeah.
wild. What year was this?
78.
78.
Yeah.
And that was 76.
Oh no, it's also 78. The actual microprocessor came out in 76.
Okay.
All right, and this was the homemade version of it in August 1976 in Popular Electronics. All right, and that, like I say, that's my replica of it.
Pretty good. I've got most of the original manual. It's all documented. If you go to NavyRadio.com, even if you don't have it, it's 1700. So much quieter. Yeah. Unless you do.
Unless you do that, of course.
You do this. This stuff's a little old for you. This machine's from the 50s.
It's all appreciated, it's all part of the story.
In this room,
Just that, okay.
You checked in up front here.
Right.
Parking lot. There's some stuff over there. Yeah. This is. Did you get a program?
Or what? Some of these look like barracks, but not all of them.
I don't know the full history, but yes, there were barracks for sure. And but way before that, Marconi himself worked here.
Really?
Yeah,
Good grief.
like this is one of the exhibit halls.
Okay.
You see here.
And tour this.
These are some other museums. There's several museums on the property. There's this tomorrow when the Radio TV Museum is open. I highly recommend it. And at the far end is where most of the talks will be happening.
Okay.
And adjacent to that is where you can get some food. And up front, where you checked in, is where we have selling t-shirts and other swag.
So yeah, that's where it came in. Over here is a computer museum that is always here. I'm gonna check that out.
Bob, good to see you, my friend.
First time since this.
He has a better museum. This is Bob.
There's some good examples of magnetic core memory.
Oh, lovely. I have a board like that framed. They're just wonderful pieces of art, honestly.
Absolutely. It's our straight A. This was a literal rat's nest at one point. They got this running. I don't know enough to actually turn it on for you, but yeah, absolutely. We run this.
Good grief.
Yeah, I don't know where the key is, which is good.
Yeah, too much access.
Oh, and we got this hard punch working too. I don't know if it's. Yeah, again, this is a recent repair, and you could actually punch cards. We did used to run the forum, and we took over the forum.
Okay.
The Federation was started. This used to be March, Mid-Atlantic Retro Computing Hobbyists.
Okay.
At some point, we became an official 501c3, and that's when the Federation was started.
This was just for development. It is also hooked into John Hopkins' own radar system. We had a possibility, which unfortunately we don't possess.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're transmitting self-portrait and troubleshooting issues on 14 for interrupts.
It's saying it is 400 hertz power?
Yes, right down there. That's
Oh,
where
good.
you hear most noise coming from. That
Okay.
not from the 1219.
That's wild.
Electronic analog is voltages. So what we call this as an analog computer, you might look at it and say, oh, it's a signal processor.
So, this was actually owned by Mr. Eckert.
Yes, it was.
Good grief.
That's the other charm. It actually was his.
Wow.
Fully electronic. Some of it here is electromechanical.
Yeah, that's...
The other three went to Bob. The one that was here sold.
Hey, it's this guy, by the way.
Hi. The other one sold on RR auctions.
All right.
And then of the remaining three, Bob acquired. One of those remaining three is this one. Another one of those remaining three is the one that's currently in Texas with me.
Yeah, this museum is wild. It is here, open all the time, so this is not just for this show. This is at the Science Museum. InfoAge. Just an out there 8800 just chilling. Heck yeah, war games.
There's nothing I can shoot. No, I mean, you're good. Oh, sorry.
Never seen one of these before. It's a cool display though. I dig it. Very much enjoying this whole section. Xerox Star. Just a casual Cray. Entry-level $300,000 computer. The display is ridiculous. It's like a 22-inch display. I haven't even got to the show yet. This is just the museum that's always here. This is great. You should definitely come by. Flaggy Electric in his natural habitat.
Whoa! High five! High fives all around.
High five!
Digital high five.
Yay! That room looks awesome.
You didn't have a way to make it go in reverse back in the day. Okay.
This place is wild for an event. I mean, this is absolutely somebody's jam. Food! The den of speakers. All right. Hey, the Weather Channel set up again. Love to see it here. Yeah, a lot of setup still happening today. But a bunch of fascinating stuff's gonna be here. Hey, I'll probably be hanging out over here They've already offered me opportunity. Actually, you know what? Oh, these free coasters. I'm gonna let people take what they want. Yeah, this company sent me a bunch of these, like 1,000. I'm just gonna give them away. Yeah, Coaster Factory. They just made the design. I said, give them away at shows. So I'm just gonna put those everywhere because I've got like literally 1,000 of them at home. It's way too many coasters. All right, well, kind of made a loop all the way through those couple of buildings, I think. Hi there. Hi. So yeah, like those. Went to those. Haven't been over there, like classes. Then there's consignment. That's somewhere over there. Yeah, I don't know if that's actually open today. There are 3 types of nerds. So, like everybody I know has either already been here and left or it just hasn't shown up yet. It's interesting. I was expecting a little bit more going on today, but I mean, that's fine. I don't mind. What even is this? Ah, surveillance aircraft. Has seen better days. It really ties the place together. There's no need to thank me for all these puns. Don't climb on it. As if I would ever think of doing that. This doesn't even look like it should be a thing. It's very Cybertruck. It's like I'm just walking through a DayZ map or something. I don't know. It's very odd. All right, so this will be consignment, so like a free pile, but also lots and lots of sales. And from what I was reading, like barcodes and everything, a sales system. Yeah, having like clearly defined prices on stuff. And he was just telling me about this. Offloading the full Hot Wheels PC setup. I wonder how much he's priced it at. Because, good grief. $500. That is a really good deal. I'm honestly tempted myself. Because mine is dead. And some of those pieces are in better condition than mine. Like the monitor. Dang. Contura arrows. So yeah, everything is like labeled. It's got its own UPC. Like, this is way more organized than any of the others that I've been to.
Well, yeah, they take a cut, but the benefit is that they do all the sales for you.
Right.
You can just set everything up and walk away.
This makes so much more sense
Whereas,
to me.
you know, Midwest, you have to kind of sell your own stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen this before, but it's not in a long, long time. There's specialty breakout.
And yet it's mounted like that.
Oh.
So yeah, not everything is out yet, of course, but still the stuff that is here is completely random. It's a good use for the case. I have a build I've been meaning to do in that case, actually. Or one very similar to it. This is one of those Inspirons with the swappable lid. Yeah, the desktop replacement 9100. But I've actually never seen, like, I would just want the lid. Because mine just has the normal lid. Here's the one with like a full-size Pentium 4. If I remember correctly. I think the subwoofer. Just a beast. Yeah, I have to come back here tomorrow. It's an HTC Vive. Oh my goodness. I mean, no controllers, but $30. Oh, it's crazy. I mean, I guess it is 10 years old now. Bizarre vibes. Is that just the front end of a Willys. I keep finding myself at these very unusual locations for shows. This is up there. That's right. I saw this room but didn't actually come in here. So, still being set up too, of course.
All right, how are you?
What? Yeah, this feels like VCF, all right. MM1, I wonder if they have the interface and everything for it. A lot of PS2 here. Oh, heck yeah. Look at this. Oh, this crazy, crazy setup. Oh my God. Jeez. Like, are you seeing this, man? Look at this. That's wild. This is awesome. This is awesome. I love all of it. It's a lot of laptops. Yeah, it's quite a space. You know, all these museums and other things that are just here and not even really related to the show. I haven't even gone into some of them like that. It's like World War II stuff. Well, I'm back at the hotel. So this day has been interesting. Not exactly what I was thinking it would be, you know, for like a first day of a show, right? Like it's definitely, like the show's happening, technically, but there's so little happening, at least compared to the others that I've been to, VCFs and stuff. But of course, it is also a Friday. And like, I would assume more people would be coming in after they're off work, like later. But I think it's done at like 6. So yeah, Saturday really seems like the day to come. Like, unless you really just want to be here for something happening on Friday, like a talk being given or a class or something like that. I mean, most of the exhibits aren't even up yet. Like this just, it's it's very different. You know, Friday seems like a good day to look at the museum that's already there, you know, if you want to do that. But the actual VCF show, like what I consider the core of the show, all the vendor tables and the exhibitors and things like that, it seems like it's going to be all tomorrow, primarily. So looking forward to that. Today was fun too, but it was just so much more laid back than I'm used to, which again, it's not a bad thing. It's just very different, not what I was expecting for like a sort of a full day of a show. But it was also nice just being able to hang around and like chat with some folks 30, 45 minutes for just like one person. And nobody coming up and interrupting. Like it's a refreshing change of pace, but just very different than what I was expecting too. It's so spread out. There's not really any one place to congregate, you know? It's just odd. It's a very odd show. It's interesting though. All right, I'm decided to go to the beach. There's a place called Silver Ball. Folks have been recommending. I don't know if they're going tonight or tomorrow night, but I just decided I'm going to go now. Either way. Nice looking evening. About 69 degrees. And I think that's my ride. All right. I am somewhere by the shore. Asbury Park, I think. It's the little township thing. Everything seems to be a township. I don't really know what to expect anywhere I go. Definitely seems very New Jersey. Oh yeah. Heckin' boardwalk. Look at the beach. Walk down the beach. The heck, are there rocks on the beach? It's like a giant rock formation. There's a bunch of them. Yeah, like, what is that? There's some down there too. I mean, I dig it. a little different. So hazy. How odd. The whole energy of this entire place is odd. I don't know why, but it is to me. Well, all right. Let's find this pinball place. It's interesting. I have different pinball museums literally within a very short drive of where I live in Asheville. And I almost never go. Yeah, when I'm like somewhere like this and it's like, oh, pinball museum. I'm like, oh, really? That sounds great. Let's go. Pinball's awesome. They always have different tables. You never know what you're going to see. Oh, that might be it. All right. Oh, heck yeah. Black Knight. And some retro arcades. And they do have CRTs and they look good. Nice. Solid selection from what I'm seeing, absolutely. Poor NBA Jam. Not familiar with this one, but I'm intrigued. Never seen this one, but the artwork is amazing. The voice you get at the beginning, Centaur. I love this era of pins in particular, like late 70s into the like mid 80s. Heck yeah. The artwork alone. Oh, come on. Really? Wonderful. I mean, the phaser is cool too, but it's no revolver. It's still great. Look at all this. Look at all this. I mean, you know. Not my best score, but not bad for the first try. It's been a while. Zookeeper, somehow I've never played this. What? I don't even know if I've ever seen this. This is weird. Like the presentation, the sound effects. It is a Williams game through and through, but apparently it's not. It's Taito? Did Williams have something to do with it? Well, this one is new. Yeah, right next to Captain Van Daxt, of course. But also got Avatar. Yeah, haven't seen these. Okay, the Elton John one is awesome. Avatar was okay. A lot of vibrating going on in that one. A little weird. But yeah, Elton John, good table. I had a little tiny dancer in there. Oh. Oh, this is just adorable. Crap. Here. 2-player Joust. I've only been able to play this one other time. I need another person. Yeah, that's a rare game. I think I've only ever seen one other one. Well, maybe two. They actually have Hercules is the one that has like literal pool balls as the pinballs. Does it work? It does. Oh man, it's like cue balls. They had one of these at the Asheville one, and it like stopped working. Most of the time, it was out of order. It's so slow, but it's great. Apparently, there's one of these in the ocean. Taken out by Hurricane Sandy in 2012. That sucks. Well, that was awesome. You have a fantastic selection of games. Some really, really rare ones, but just a few of the new ones as well. Get your taste of that. Good selection of arcades. Pretty much nothing newer than the 90s in terms of arcade stuff. Got some mini golf over here. Anyway, yeah, highly recommend it. Silver Ball. And yeah, you pay by the hour. I think it was like $18 for an hour, which is a little bit much, but whatever. Those are not cheap to maintain. What a comfy evening. Slight chill in the air. Smells like burgers. Yeah, it's a nice comfy evening. Paramount Theater. Alright. Got some acts playing here. Convention hall. Curious what this is like during the summer, because this is a Friday night. I'll probably go back to my hotel here pretty soon. Not exactly seeing a great wealth of other places to go walk to. Everything that way seems to be like neighborhoods. Still, a nice little outing for sure. Shout out to the LGR viewers at the pinball place. Yeah, pretty good day. Pretty chill. More so than I thought, actually. Never know how these things are gonna go. All right. Heck is whatever. There's a wire there. So yeah, it's just gonna be all show tomorrow, I think. And then I don't know if something will happen in the evening. Sounds like there may be some possible silliness, but not much at all from tonight, which is fine by me. It kind of helps me to ease back into doing like a show, a convention sort of thing, the mindset. I don't know. I'm still in a mentally odd place, to be honest, for a lot of reasons. But like, yeah, I just keep thinking about all the stuff that I feel like I should be doing, you know? I was just taking some calls and texts from working on the house today, and they're figuring out some stuff with like siding and other materials, and you know, just a lot of stuff post-storm is very odd. A lot of stuff after the storm has been unusual mentally. Yeah. Anyway, it's still nice to be somewhere different, though. Yeah, there's more sugar in there than I remember. Anyway, maybe watch some YouTube if I can get this stupid thing to work. It wasn't wanting to earlier. I mean, it was kind of, but it was like 240p at most. And I mean, you know, if I'm gonna watch Best of the Worst, I have to have full HD. You can't just have Rich Evans in low resolution. And I also got some sushi earlier, but I forgot to record it. I was really hungry. It was really good. Night. Alright. Main day of the show. Here we are again. See what this consignment is about this morning. Should be all filled up now. And I've already been stopped 3 times. So it's a little bit more busy today. There's a nice Oldsmobile. Anyway, consignment. I'm gonna get there eventually. Much cooler day today too. It's like 50 degrees. It's nice actually. It's getting a little toasty in some of those computer rooms. Oh, heck yeah. This is awesome. What a sight. Takes me back to some of like swap meets and computer shows of the 90s, like late 90s, early 2000s. Not bad. Interesting little spark station. 250. Man, there's a lot of tempting stuff just immediately right here. Dang. Yeah, if I live local, I would be buying quite a bit, I think. Well, if I still had the space to do it. It's crazy. This is just like one row. This is awesome. By far the best buying, selling area I've seen in one of these shows. Holy crap. So many computers. Somebody's gonna get it. Guarantee it. What is that? So much boxed Commodore stuff just right here. Look at those. It's wild. I wonder if Paul is here. I think he is. I followed his work for a long time. Yeah. Really good, like, plotter artwork. Is that a 128 or a 512? Yeah. What is this? I'm intrigued. Yeah, that is a... I don't even know how big. see big box games. And some like immediately awesome ones. What the heck? A lot of good Amiga stuff and priced accordingly. Well, yeah, that's a great deal for a bunch of those, a bunch of mini discs. This is so cool. There's so much everywhere. Oh man, there's a bunch of these that I would like to have. I love those covers.
I mean, there's no reason. Yeah, new.
Yeah. It's a heck of a collection. Somebody dropped off.
Yeah, this is all Amiga. So.
CRTs, Chromebooks. So many CRTs. Oh my goodness, I'd take home so many CRTs if I could. Oh, it's a nice keyboard. It's an okay one. This one's. What's this? Yeah.
Oh.
Lovely little Japanese laptops. Little sub-notebook things.
So cute.
Huh.
The tiny little camera.
Little teeny thing.
Yeah, it's got a camera.
The Let's Note. All these little things.
Yeah.
The Mobio
I
NX.
considered that one, but it says that the screen's not well, so.
A lot of these end up with the vinegar syndrome or like some other kind of thing.
Yeah,
But-
I just simply don't have that kind of time in me.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be interesting to check out. But I mean,
That's pretty neat. There's a really cool Mitsubishi one we had saw yesterday. Somebody else picked up already. It was about like this. That's what I thought it was at first. So yeah, that was one of the Cassiopeias with the little dock in there, or the port extender. That's so cool. $375 though. Yeah, like these are all priced pretty much what you'd expect for like eBay or whatever, which is oh, what do we got going on? Some mini disc, other assorted goodies. This crazy mixer. Yeah, dude. Dang. That's so cool. Never had an MU100. I would like one. SC88 for $200. Jeez. I mean, these are all awesome, but like, it's an MU80. Yeah, $180. I mean, you know. This is an old X Arcade packaging. Oh, Amiga 2000. Always kind of wanted a 1200. I mean, for no reason. Bunch of Betamax. Oh, heck yeah. I think that's an okay price. Actually, I don't have this one. I do have those. 25 bucks a piece. Yeah, I love these little ones. Not very capable, but they're cool. Dead, but comes with another dead one free. A random pack of MO discs. The insane amount of stuff here is wild. I would say that if anything, it's just worth it for a spectacle. I don't know about the pricing. Some of it is a little but the sheer amount of good stuff though, like
Honestly, if you want to test one thing, you might want to come back and double it.
I mean, you know, more or less eBay prices, but fair for the most part. And, you know, it's not like they were gouging or anything. It's just they know their value and they're trying to get it. And I don't blame them. All right, I'm gonna see what's going on in these buildings. Hi there. How's it going today? Good. That's an interesting one.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this one has things for your ear holes.
All right.
This is a Yamaha music computer. It's an MSX computer that's got the OPM.
Oh, the OPM is in it. Okay.
You know. And I've got a couple cartridges, but yeah, this is the built-in like auditioning software, so you can like, yeah, press the left and right arrow keys to change the voice. But they make cartridges so you can make custom patches for this synth too.
Nice.
Farallon made the Mac recorder, which is actually connected to the serial port.
Interesting. Okay.
I've got the software on it. And then this is an open source clone of it, a tash recorder.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. So it works with the Mac recorder software.
All right. Yeah, immediately finding so much good stuff. My goodness. What a selection here. All these Pioneer Macs. Beautiful.
So I knew about all these Pioneer Power PCs, but oh wow, look at that!
Beautiful.
Wow. Oh, cool. It's gonna be up on YouTube.
Of course.
Awesome. Glad to see you made it. Long trip, huh? So back then, IBM was promoting the Power PC brand across all products.
Yeah.
Like consoles, like the Pippin is an IBM design, although Apple will never admit it. Yeah, it is. It's
Really?
our board design, yes.
Thank you. Never heard of it. Awesome.
Hi there. From Mimco, heck yeah. Chromix, huh?
Chromix.
I am not familiar.
I'm just, I'm happy that you recognize the name Chromemco. I wish I could afford one of these.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, that's beautiful. All S100?
Yep.
Wonderful.
This has a MFM hard drive emulator in it. It's a David Guest-wide design.
I saw somebody had a Chromemco set up at the last VCF I went to, and they had one of the Winchesters actually working with it. What a beast. Seeing that thing spin up and everything.
So this is native.
I have never seen that. So a compiled Fortran version of Oregon Trail.
Yeah.
All of it. 0. It's just gonna die out there in the first day.
I really don't know anything about this game. I need to find some games because that's what I love.
Honestly, yes, it's a good choice. So we've got like no supplies at all, tons of food, but as soon as we get to something and it's not going to, if we just keep eating well, we're gonna die real quick. Died of pneumonia. There you go. Would you like a minister? Yeah. A fancy funeral we can't pay for? Inform your next of kin? Too bad. And there we go.
It's a prod for CDOS, and it's actually running under sort of semi-emulation, and it's running on the Z80 processor on the dual CPU board.
That's awesome.
But it's still under the control of the Chromix Plus.
Now the power of Unix. Atari ST display is so cool.
You're Clint, right?
I am, yes. Hi there.
Hi, I'm Pete. Nice
Pete,
to meet you.
it's great to meet you too. I was just admiring your setup here last night.
Oh, thank you.
It's an incredible amount of good stuff. Like, some of these machines I've only ever read about.
I got a 520 ST for my 15th birthday. My parents got divorced.
Okay.
So that's what
Is that your original?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay. So how long did you use that as sort of your main?
Probably 2 or 3 years.
And did you stick with the ecosystem, or?
I did. I was there from the beginning to the end. So I bought that Falcon at a music store in Philadelphia. I knew it was a bad mistake for the fact that I knew that the company was going down.
Right.
But I couldn't not. So their first attempt to make like a more business-oriented computer. So it had some internal expansion. You could put a hard drive in there. You could have like a processor-directed slot in there. But then you can put, they built a laser printer specifically for that line, and then had the hard drive so you can stack them. You can stack
Right.
7 of those if you want, which would be kind of fun.
Atari ST is playing an MP3. That's insane. 1992 hardware.
I got some cards you might have never seen before from Microchannel.
Oh, okay. What do we got here?
You loaded the ADF, and then you suddenly have a faster computer.
Dang, that's awesome. Got a whole overdrive on this one too?
Yep.
Silicon graphics.
Yep. So this is like, it's basically a 3D accelerator with 4 geometry engines from a silicon graphics computer on a microchannel card.
Wow. Okay.
It's from like 1991 or so.
Cost as much as a house probably back in the day.
I think it was like $3,000 or $4,000. It was a lot cheaper than buying like a personal Iris, but it's still expensive.
That's nuts. Have you ever tried it?
So I know it works. I got it from a guy at VCF West who was demoing it.
Okay.
I did not have a lot of time to do this exhibit this year, so for VCF Midwest, I probably will have it running.
I will be there, and I hope to see it.
I've got the,
I mean, I have one of these, but I still have to admire it. This one is more upgraded, though. That's awesome. Look at that keyboard. Omega disk subsystem?
Okay, here's the.
Yeah, is this dual Bernoullis?
Yep.
That's ridiculous. I have the single drive version, but I've never seen double.
I got that one specifically to do this with.
Yeah, like this stack is ridiculous.
Did you go to Midwest last year?
I didn't make it last year, no.
So I've got a Mac 512K with 4 HD20s. And so it was like this tall.
Right.
So I've always wanted to do this specific thing.
Ah, yes. I just love the look of this one. The wood grain, the Amdec. th anniversary of the Amiga and 30th of Windows 95. So many anniversaries. All right.
It's not an FTech board anymore. Because it's just data. Check this out.
Right.
Isn't that insane? Even backwards.
That is insane. Yeah, I was just looking at the Atari ST or whatever playing MP3s over there. I'm like, oh, that's pretty ridiculous. But that's using a DSP.
Yeah.
And it's like...
And that's the point. No DSP, no Raspberry Pi crap. It's just a legit 030.
It's all good to you, man.
Hey, man. Good to see you here. Good to see you here.
Yeah, you gave me the idea at LI Retro.
Yeah, love to see it, man. Hello. Oh, yeah.
We gotta do a cool effect on your house.
Oh yeah, hold on.
Nice.
This is Bill.
All the classic effects. Yeah, I was gonna say it's got a kiki wipe on here. Still looks so slick. Hit those 60 fields.
And people would like do the effects and record them. And it's not like editing anything of today. But that's the video flyer that worked with the video toaster that came out afterwards, and that is actual editing. Okay. That's like you set your in point, your out point, just like we do today.
I think maybe they do sort of get conflicted in.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I think they made like 100 of them.
Oh, wow.
So they redid them. They got it signed as well.
Yeah, I think he finally got one. I'm not sure if I showed him. Wasn't it at like a little table you all had?
What is the Canoscan?
So that is a film scanner.
I thought it might be, yeah.
My dad got that somewhere around 1998 and used that professionally until 2012.
Huh.
Would you like to see how it works?
I am quite curious.
I will gladly. Would you like to see color or black and white film?
Let's see. I mean, I'll do black and white. Why not?
How about a nice placid lake scene?
Sure. I've seen one of these from Nikon, but this looks a little different.
And you line it up, close it down, make sure the alignment's good, and I want, who's got that one?
How long did it take to scan it?
About a minute and a half.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
Is this SCSI?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And that's why my dad kept it in service for a long time. And this is still how I scan film, because I don't have anything else.
I mean, if it works, whatever. I'm sure the resolution's actually pretty good.
It's fantastic. And
All
there
right.
we are.
Love those terminals. Beautiful.
I think it was in my operating system class. They had to do something. I think I had good enough work. I'm sitting here reading the code. I break by reading. I can read it. Yeah. Well, I get to this point, I'm on, this thing is doing some things there. I want to suck them upside the head.
Commodore 16 badge design.
Yeah.
I went with the rainbow that the technician had.
That's really cool.
These two here are Johan.
Dude, how you doing? How's it going, man?
Good. Are you gonna get down to Atlanta in July?
I just spent like 2 hours in this one room. I don't even know what time it is. Whew, my voice is already getting shot. Yeah, that was seriously like 2 hours. It is now noon. Get some food here somewhere. All right. Cheesesteak on the way. All right. Honestly, seems pretty good.
Overseas, was that?
Yes, that's French. So, simulating. Is it running currently on it, or is there something else that's simulating the? It's connected to the serial port is connected to that device, which acts as a computer
Thank you. I'm gonna say at least 3. I mean, that's one solution to broken cases. I have one on here.
And you've got cell phones.
I see this.
2G network, stood up with an STR. They're all connected. You can dial them up.
Really?
Yep.
So, okay, how does this work?
So this is a Blade RF. We got 2 antennas, one for transmit, one for receive. It's running off a computer, software-defined radio, so it's just some software.
Okay.
Took a minute for us to stand up, get ready to go.
That's wonderful. That's the best. Do you have to like have new SIM cards put in each of these, or does it just work with the old ones?
Existing SIM cards.
Okay, that's awesome. Dang man, yeah, okay.
Doing analog or amps as they call it, but I didn't get to that unfortunately.
I think it's so cool.
Is this the whole canvas? I know.
Yeah, but you can save and rear end certainly.
Always nice to see. Stealing your footage. Prototype. Of course.
Yeah, I was running around trying to turn these back on. Of course, the molded glass powered out.
And it was a sound blaster when we were anyway. But that was messy, and we wanted to move it to the PC. So if you wanted to move it to the PC, we didn't invent this, Gravis did. You would just trap on the sound blaster registers, and when someone accessed the sound blaster register, you would generate an NMI.
And then we have Daphne, or Denise at this time, and that's the display generator and the sprites. And then Paula, or Portia was what it was known.
You know, when you go further upstream and sort of power and stuff, as you need to do to make like a standalone instrument.
Hell yeah, dude.
I now have this basis for this.
Hi.
Hope everything's going well with you.
Thank you. Hello. Going all right. Just checking out what you got here.
Well, we're getting cleaned out.
I see, yeah. I saw a little bit this morning. I wasn't able to get by here fully, but...
We had a lot of light boxes.
So you said it was ESP32? Okay.
For Adrian's, I had his say, it freaking works, and
right.
8-bit dance party and all that stuff.
Okay.
With you, I don't know if I could get Sims to work on it.
Maybe a crab.
Or a wood grain.
Duke Nukem, something like that. Yeah. That's awesome. What are the actual, like, individual little... Are they just...
We do a diffuser, and
Okay.
then there's an acrylic on the front to kind of protect everything and help kind of blend it better.
Yeah.
But yeah, we really love it, and I enjoy your videos. I enjoy Adrian's.
Let's say, oh yeah, this guy had a table at Long Island Retro.
Those are real nice ones.
Yeah. He had a great table there too. I think I saw you at Long Island Retro.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good to see you again. Custom keyboards, I just love it.
Yeah, we add some stuff, you know, we have like some additional parts for Commodore, VIC-2 replacement, and also...
Oh, right.
Yeah, and also like CPU right now, is available, and SCIA.
Ah, yes. Much more populated here today. Is that the actual Eli software? Going all right?
Mind if I get a photo?
Oh, not at all, not at all.
So I brought 24 of them.
This is insane.
This is what I have left.
Yeah, I'll be here for a little bit.
Okay. Sounds good.
Thanks.
Are you the website? Eli Software Encyclopedia. I have visited endlessly for like
really
ever. Yes, looking for things like box art and like publisher information.
Yeah.
That's what this is?
Yeah.
Well, that's insane. It's very nice to meet you.
Well, thank you. And Sunday, I want to put a ton more work into it. Like,
Honestly, I appreciate the simplicity.
There's a lot more content I need to do.
Well, I've seen a lot of placeholders you have there too, where you haven't like scanned in everything or whatever. But the fact that you have scanned in so much, I can't tell you how much that has come in like in handy for researching things that I do in my YouTube channel. So yeah, just thank you. And like seeing all this here is so cool. Hello again. Getting some footage of the more complete setup today. No, it's all good. From what I gather, the lady there, she was the one that actually programmed a number of these, like this one. I don't remember which one. I know she programmed some of the very first cartridges. Ah, yes. I was expecting to see your stuff here. Here it is.
I have one of these, and I've never actually tried it out yet.
Yeah. How's it going?
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, likewise. Good to meet you too, finally. Yeah. Hi there. Yeah, I had to come see the setup now that you're here. Got the Pippin, FM Towns, CD32.
These are the worst buttons. They're so unresponsive.
Oh. It's like new old stock.
Yeah.
Feels unused.
And it has one of the 8 megabyte memory expansions, which are rare. Pippin X3,
Right.
Video, Jaguar, PCFX, N64, Saturn, PlayStation, Casio Loopy.
Right.
And the one I don't have is the Bandai Plating.
The Loopy's a fun one though.
It is a sticker printer.
Yes, the sticker printer. Little CAD work. Oh, hey, what the hell? Whoa. Oh my gosh.
I'll try to figure out some way to pay my rent this month.
I need more time. It's like the end of the day. Dave with all his gear. Show me that again. That's awesome.
Wait, hold on. Actually, let me pull up. These are from the Computer Museum. So, like, check out this Donner analog.
Wow. Huh. Yeah. I mean, look at that. It's just art. So good. Hello. All right. I got a couple of games. I just kind of had to. That's so cool. The Eli software. I've used that website so much. So to meet him is wild. But yeah, I had to at least get a couple of games because he used to sell games too. And I guess he still has a ton of them. Anyway, I think it's kind of winding down for the night. At least this main part. Stays open until 6, I believe. I just need to pee. And I'm like in this scary war museum. Where do I pee? What? That was an unusual pee session. Let's see what's in here. Heck yeah.
It's pretty tinny. Yeah, pretty tinny. About the only good thing is that the family and more than one person could enjoy the radio, but it's all it is headphones and so this is a little bit.
Dude, this is awesome. Where do you even start? Can't believe I totally missed this yesterday, too. Oh, hey. I'm on moving pictures. Very, very odd experience seeing an iPhone on that camera. Look at that thing. Dude. Oh. Seeing the Diamond Rio in a museum. I mean, it deserves to be here, but wow. Oh, that's so cool. My goodness, look at those tubes. This might somehow be the coolest museum here. I don't know. Like, the computers and stuff are great, but this is amazing. Yeah, I guess they were telling me too that Marconi was doing stuff here, like actually here, on this location or somewhere very close to it. I mean, we're off of like Marconi Road, so I guess that makes sense, but still. I feel like I'm in the most purpose-built antique shop. It's got those kind of vibes, right? It's just with the layout. Yeah. All the little booths. That's such a cool radio. Wood and plastics. Pleasing. Yes. Dang, those are all beautiful. That's Philco. Oh my God. Why is my head so shiny? Anyway, museum is amazing. Genuinely. Can I come out this way? I guess so. Oh, it's all rainy. Anyway, yeah, not sure what I'm doing next, but there's talk of food, there's talk of land, there's talk of various activities. Can't tell me what to do. Yeah, I had no idea this was even here. I guess it was not yesterday. Dang. That's so cool. Are those speakers?
Yes.
Wow.
They're flat planar speakers. I mean,
Huh.
They're meh.
Hello. I see cool things happening over here, so.
Yeah.
Trying to get Quake to work.
Of course.
Again.
We're playing Quake 2, not Quake Arena.
Yeah. There's all this stuff in here. So what's built into this is called the mainframe.
Mm-hmm.
And anything that connects under it is called the under cradle. So this particular one's got the fast Ethernet mainframe, 100 megabit. And that's what we're connected into here. So this cable goes here, loops through, and this is called a tap. So this is really like it was directly connected. So that would have got sent out.
All right.
That's so the switch knows where everything's connected.
It's interesting. This one also has the like a track point type nub on there. Mine had that pop out mouse. So mine was definitely a bit of an older generation because that was like the OmniBook laptops had that for a while from HP. All right, just spent like another hour or so. It's like 7:15 now. It closed at 6, but people are still hanging. And it sounds like they'll be here a while. But I'm gonna go get some food now, recover a little, and come back probably. All right, got some food in my room, and yeah, heading back to see what else is going on. If anything, I don't even know. If there's not, that's gonna be a short trip. Well, yes, it's super weird. Just walking through the gates of old military thing, and I guess I'll be let in. It's a heck of a hood ornament. Greetings and welcome to LGR Creeps. I hadn't even gotten over into here yet, so I was like, wow, it's quite a maker space going on.
Yeah.
I'm really not even sure who all's gonna still be here, if anybody. There's a couple folks in there, but like, are they still in other parts of this facility? I don't know, but I don't exactly get to explore this kind of thing in the dark very often, so I'm gonna take advantage of it. There's an airplane in the dark. And tanks and stuff. It's weird. Where I was earlier, looking at the mini discs and stuff. This entire trip continues to be a trip. Cause like, yeah, what am I doing? I don't think this is technically a crime. It says it's under restoration progress too. I wonder what it's gonna be like. Well, at this point, it's after 9 p.m. I'm just so tired. And I've got an early thing tomorrow getting out of here. So I'm just gonna head back to the hotel and chill, you know? It's been a long day. And my ankles hurt. Yeah, well, here we are again. Back to the room. Like, half of me was ready for shenanigans, but the other half just really wants bed. A good shower. Why does it do that? Anyway, yeah, it's a good trip. It was a good fun time. And while I'm thinking about it, like overall take on this particular show, it's awesome. You should go there if you're anywhere in the vicinity. Not didn't even mention it, but the panels too, they were awesome. I went to the Amiga Roundtable one, the first one of those, which is just incredible seeing like all these Amiga engineers and business folks just talk about all that in person. They had the prototype for that first, I think, Amiga 1000. It was like CES 1984. I've heard stories like about that just barely working, you know, the smoke and mirrors as they were putting it. It was just awesome, and so was the Ensoniq sound card one. I only caught the tail end of that one because I got caught up talking to folks, but yeah, it was great. Night. What a foggy morning. Interesting weather for flying. All right, it's about 7:30 in the morning, and slept okay actually.
And you don't have anything that's like
A little bit of time for some breakfast. Oh yes. I don't know what that is. Cinnamon roll, I guess? Yeah, that cinnamon roll was terrible. I'm not even sure it was cooked. The rest is pretty good. Silent Hill atmospheres. Quickly through TSA and all checked in. Oh, dang. That's a cool setup. Instead of just a bunch of chairs, it's like sweet.
Do not accept it and notify airline personnel immediately.
I guess you can order food?
Do not leave luggage unattended.
Yeah, I guess you can just order breakfast and pizza and whiskey all from your table. This is crazy. I mean, I've seen that at restaurants, but this is just like a order from everything in the vicinity kind of option. Don't even have to go up and walk to it. Yeah. Taking a little bit time to edit. Why not?
We also invite our global service passengers to board, families traveling with children aged 2.
No delays whatsoever. How strange. Already back here. What a crazy quick trip. Honestly, it is kind of an accurate welcome. At least with the way things are these days. Jeez. Bit of a rainy gray one, but yeah. Go see the progress on my house while I was away. Pretty sure they were putting up siding. Wow, would you look at that? Nice. Siding. How exciting. What do you want? Nothing on this side yet, but yeah, there's the got new windows and stuff going up there. I've posted updates elsewhere, but yeah, just show you briefly. And yeah, the interior thus far coming together. All insulated. Heck yeah. Still got floors, still got like walls and stuff to do. But you know, ton of outlets, Ethernet, new windows. So excited to have a house again. I've been thinking about this the whole time I've been away. Just wanted to see the progress. You know, I'm getting pretty much daily progress when things are coming through financially. And yeah, just I'm always over here checking on things and seeing what's next and all that. So it's been weird to be away. It's nice to be back. It was nice to be away too, but yeah, it's nice to be back. Now I gotta go back to my rental. And here we are, a couple days later. I've just been reacquainting myself with normal, everyday stuff and editing this quite a bit. So hopefully won't be too much longer before I get this vlog out. And well, I'm just thinking about all this stuff, having just revisited everything that we just did. Yeah, I had some thoughts. It's such a cool show. It's such a unique show. It's such an odd show. And it's both a good and a bad thing in my experience here. Just as, you know, me, I guess it would be a little bit different depending on what you're looking for. But in terms of what I go to these things to do, I kind of felt very back and forth about a lot of it in terms of things like the layout, the hotel placement, the general area that I'm in. You know, I don't know. It's nice whenever I go to a show and have a lot of other things to do outside of just the show, right? And this doesn't really have much, or at least this time didn't have much going for it in that respect. Like, it's not, I mean, you know, New York is there, but that's New York, not Newark. Newark is there, but I don't want to go there. I just kind of like having that extra stuff. That's just me. If you're not into that or whatever, then obviously it's just great as a show for old computers and all that kind of stuff. Despite some of the weirdness with like the actual military compound or whatever it is. It's a cool place. I love the museums. I like the people that were there running the museums. Everybody was amazing to talk to and I learned a lot. But it doesn't really seem to be too conducive for the type of show that it is or what it's becoming, I guess. I found it very difficult to find some of the people that I was looking for, like some of the other, not just the YouTubers or whatever, but other people that were there as exhibitors or vendors or whatever you want to call them. People with tables, right? There were several of them that I just didn't get a chance to see because they were also spread out in all these different buildings that I eventually would make my way over to one of them. They wouldn't be there. Or, you know, one person I saw that they were up on doing a presentation and then I wanted to get to them after that. But because of the way it's set up there with all those talks, you're constantly being shuffled in and out of those things. And it's like the last 10 or 15 minutes of a talk or roundtable discussion thing in that room, like the Amiga one and the Sonic sound card thing that I went to. It's like by the end, because it's just the one room, everybody's trying to shuffle in there as quickly as possible before the last one's even ended. And then, so the last 15 or so minutes is just a bunch of kind of chaos of people trying to get their seats for the next one. And then everybody trying to shuffle out and leave for the 10 or 15 minutes of the beginning of the next one. So it was just a lot of in and out, and it didn't really seem very optimized for talks. It'd be nice if there was like one other room and they could sort of stagger when one is happening, because it almost felt like there was no way to really set up and get comfortable or whatever before the next one was already scheduled to begin. It's nice that there were so many talks to see, but at least for the ones I went to, it was kind of chaotic and not ideal. Everybody just crowding around this one little doorway in this little crowded hallway, which was also right next to all the food, which was another big long line and a crowd. Props to the food truck, I guess, that was there. It just seemed to be one food truck the whole day. They did their best. Obviously, I got food that was quicker than I thought it would be, and the food was great. Service was as good as it could possibly be under the circumstances, but again, felt very crowded, rushed, like go, go, go. It was almost just like there was a bit of an overflow or like a bottleneck here and there. And then other rooms were practically empty because of this, because it was all separated and spread out. And there were a couple of spots that I didn't even see at all. Like I was looking at the map later on as I was coming back home. I'm like, crap, I missed this and this. And there were a couple of museums I missed. And, I wish I'd gone, honestly, Saturday and Sunday and then skipped Friday altogether. For me, anyway, like there was really nothing to do on Friday. I didn't have anything to set up, and most of the people that I wanted to see were only there on Saturday or Sunday. Now, the consignment was awesome. I'll give them props for that. I really like the system, the way that was set up with all the barcodes and everything. Parking was another thing. I heard a lot of folks saying that they couldn't get parking at all. There was only the one lot there, it looked like. And so people were having to try to be dropped off or whatever, get Ubers. And that was the other thing for me, because that nearest hotel, which is like the main hotel that they were recommending, it was like a 20-minute Uber ride back and forth every time. And I was paying like $20 every time I went back and forth. Could have carpooled or something perhaps, but not everyone has that option either. And it's not always the most convenient, because I didn't want to go over there at 7 a.m. like some of the people I knew that were carpooling. I wanted to go over there at like 8:30 or 9. So yeah, the fact that there's just kind of nothing really around that, the barracks, the military base. I mean, it's like a military thing. Obviously, there's nothing really around it. I always just want shows to be better that are already so good that it's like you want these little extra things to just be ironed out. Very happy that I went, though. I've been wanting to go to this forever. So yeah, shout out to the show organizers and people that invited me many times over the years. And yeah, everybody I got to meet in terms of viewers, other YouTubers, random people that just they didn't know who I was, I didn't know who they were, but we ended up talking for like 30 minutes about very niche, obscure topics. It's that type of stuff that really makes these things all worthwhile. Like pretty much every VCF I can imagine is probably going to be worthwhile in some way, but they all have their weird caveats and their upsides and their downsides. And this one, this might be one that I do like every few years instead of every year, right? And yeah, that's fine. It's an interesting show. I just, there's so many other really awesome ones, not just VCFs, that I want to go to each time, that I can only pick so many per year. So I don't want to complain too much. It was a lot of fun. I hope that you had a lot of fun watching this, or something. You got something out of it. And if you were there, yeah, let me know your experiences this year and previous years, maybe kind of what you'd hope for in the future, in the comments, whatever, just any kind of feedback. I don't know, YouTube things. Thanks for watching this blurb vlog travel, whatever.